Happy New Year, everybody. I have got myself a new backdrop. It's so cute. Feeling really good. I love New Year's and I love New Year's resolutions. I actually had a completely different video plan, and then Spirit was like, nope, do the one about the human body. So many resolutions have to do with the human body that it makes perfect sense. They have to do with health, well-being, whether it's just feeling more energetic, feeling less lethargic, or weight loss goals, or health-related issues. Spirit knows what they're talking about, and Spirit gets what Spirit wants around here. So let's get into it. I'm Kat. This is Vibrational You, where we go through certain concepts and practices and talk about them and break them down on a little bit more of a vibrational level so that everybody has an opportunity to think about it and see whether or not they pass your personal vibe check. This one is not even so much a spiritual concept as it is just a health and well-being concept in general, the human body and how do we interact with it. I don't know about you guys, but my feed is full lately of about 1,000 different little ads and videos, all of them claiming to know the perfect exact way to treat your body, to exercise, the kinds of foods and things to put into it to get you the results you're looking for. And all of them say something different. I think the the landscape of information out there for this has never been more convoluted or confusing. It's a good time, I think, to dig into that a little bit more deeply. The human body is a little bit of a scientific enigma. I mean, people have been trying to figure out exactly how it works in an effort to control our health and well being from time immemorial. But the human body has a little bit of a tendency to be unpredictable. It adapts, it gains tolerances, it heals or degenerates, it expands and contracts. Your body is a compound consciousness structure, or a gestalt consciousness, if you prefer the term. Every tiny molecule is vibrating and communicating in order to attract other similar molecules in order to form cells. And those cells then vibrate together to attract like cells in order to form your organs, your muscles, the blood, all of the functioning systems of the body. And then those then have a compound vibration that communicates and works with each other to send signals and translate vibration to yourself, the personality or the consciousness that is operating within the system. Your body is what's making the translations of the vibrations of everything around you possible for you to interpret and interact with in a tangible manner. The body is a fantastic example of this sort of complex vibrational engineering that's happening all around us in physical reality. And it's your companion through this physical experience. Not only is it interacting with you by translating all of the vibrations around you into physical sensation, but it's also, and probably more importantly, super sensitive and responsive to you as a vibration, your consciousness, and what you're putting forward. Now, I'm not going to get into all of the documented evidence of this. I mean, it's well known in the medical profession that a patient's beliefs and attitudes can have a dramatic effect on how well or how fast they recover. Plainly, how we feel about what our body is doing and what we believe has a big effect on what happens. Instead, I want to focus on what are the top things that we can do to help support our body energetically on a vibrational level through the changes and the things that we'd like to see happen physically with our health. Tip number one to support your body energetically and your goals, health goals energetically, is to check your beliefs and your actions. Make sure that whatever your actions are in alignment with what you believe. There's a lot of different information out there about what's good for you and what's bad for you and what you should and shouldn't be doing with your body. As long as what you believe is good for you lines up with the action that you are taking, then your body can be in alignment with what you're hoping for. When we engage in actions that are out of alignment with what our beliefs are, then the body gets cross energy about what you're doing and responds accordingly in a way that may not be what you're hoping for. I personally went through a period on my sort of spiritual evolution where I was questioning whether or not humanity is really respecting other consciousnesses on the planet, and not caring too much for how animals especially get treated. And I found as I was contemplating that more and more I couldn't eat meat. It was making me feel sick. And I became lactose intolerant. I couldn't eat dairy either anymore, or animal products in general. For a while, I actually went full vegan because eating animal products was making me feel ill physically. As I started contemplating more and more how consciousness comes into the world, that everything that comes here chose to come here as what it is, and all of those experiences are valid and legitimate. It's not my job to choose or to judge how other consciousnesses want to experience physical reality. I found that once again, I could eat meat without feeling sick, and that I could go back to enjoying ice cream and other things. The body responded to my changing belief structure. Food is a compound vibrational structure, just like the body is. What we believe when we ingest, say, spinach that we've cooked up to eat for ourselves, or a bag of potato chips, is really, really different. And who can blame us? There's so much outside influence coming in about what's good for us and what isn't, that sorting out what we believe can be incredibly difficult. But the main difference between those two things is how we feel about it. We feel good about ourselves when we are eating spinach, and we feel guilty or not so good about it when we sit down and eat potato chips. The body responds to the difference in your vibration. Now, please don't misunderstand me. If you've been given certain health guidelines and certain parameters by health professionals due to a condition, then don't ignore what your medical professionals are telling you. I'm not a doctor at all, and I'm not here to diagnose anybody. The fact is that nowadays there are a lot of things that we're sort of socially pressured to feel guilty about enjoying, whether that's types of food, alcoholic beverages, all kinds of things, even just resting and relaxing. Generally speaking, we're seeing more and more pressure to feel guilty about enjoying these things. And the more that we embrace those beliefs and incorporate them into how we interpret our reality, our bodies follow suit and interpret the energy that we're putting out about what we're doing. When your actions and your beliefs are crossways of each other, the body responds in a negative fashion. So just make sure that your actions are in alignment with your beliefs. If you do have strong beliefs that potato chips are going to give you a heart attack, then I wouldn't eat potato chips because your body is reading that energy. But if you can start to transmute that energy a little bit and realize that it's okay to enjoy some of the things you genuinely enjoy, you'll be doing a lot to help support your body vibrationally. Tip number 2 for supporting your body vibrationally is to find something that you actually enjoy doing with your body. So many of the types of exercises and things that are widespread that are out there are actually not very fun or engaging. If you don't like running on your treadmill, then don't run on a treadmill. If you don't like doing weightlifting, anything that feels like a punishment to you, that's not fun and you're not enjoying doing, your body is not enjoying doing this with you. Think of it like if you had a puppy, like a puppy wants to play and engage with you. Your body is your physical expression here. It wants to be engaged with you and to play. But it doesn't like to be punished, right? Or to do something that you're not liking to do. And there's all kinds of ways to do that, even if it's just getting out and taking a walk. I personally love walking in nature. But if that's not your bag, there's all kinds of other sorts of like urban hiking that you can do. I also like to get out in like older neighborhoods in town and check out all of like the cool old architecture that's around. I really enjoy doing that. And that's something that I do with my body. You can also check out, there's all kinds of places you can go. I'm in the United States, so I went and got a YMCA membership. They have so many different classes to choose from. Like, I didn't even know what I would think was fun activity wise. So I just went down and tried out all different kinds of classes until I found some that were really fun to me. I personally like a hip hop dance class. I had no idea that that was going to be so much fun. Once you're actually engaged and having fun doing it, you're looking forward to doing it, the body responds so much more positively to the types of activities that you're really liking. When you're happy with your body and the interaction you're having with the body, it gets the vibration to be healthy, vital, active with you and feeling good doing it. So it really matters to pick something that you are actually engaged with and having fun doing rather than trudging through something that you hate doing. Tip number 3 is a big energetic game changer, or at least it was for me. A lot of people, when they set out on their New Year's resolutions, their health resolutions, have some sort of a goal in mind, like a goal weight or a waist size or whatever it is. All of these types of goals are chock full of lack mentality. In a goal setting like that, you want to be something that you're not. There's as much not not being what you want to be as there is positive momentum towards the goal. And so having that split energy can really make the whole thing arduous, right? It can take a longer amount of time. It can feel like you're not getting anywhere. One of the big things that I changed for myself was, rather than having a bunch of goals of where I wanted to be, I used visualization. Visualize yourself already being in the condition, the physical condition that you're wanting to be in. This can be anything, but pick an imagining that really does it for you energetically, whatever that is. I'm going to fit into that outfit. By this summer, I'm going to be walking down the beach in my bikini, or I'm going to be able to bench press all this weight. Visualize yourself doing it, being in the actual energy of what it is you want. And if you can build up that imagining of already being where you want to be, that helps amplify the energy of already having it, and it eliminates the lack mentality that can be present in goal setting. For me personally, I'm a a cosplayer. I dress up in costumes for various conventions, and so when I was working with this concept, what I did is I made the costume that I was going to be wearing for a convention, and I put it on my dress form and looked at it every day and imagined myself like, yes, I am going to wear that. I'm going to this convention, and I would imagine myself being there, wearing the costume, looking fantastic, feeling confident, walking in and just killing it. And that's, for me, that was my, like, really got my energy going. But it could be anything for you, as long as you're able, it's a strong enough feeling and a strong enough imagining that you can really get into the energy of being exactly where you want to be and focusing on that instead of the goal or a weight or a size that you're trying to be. And tip number 4 is love, 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 and appreciate your body. It's such a fantastic creation of vibration and energy. It really is your companion and your best friend, your closest energetic relation. And it is serving you in every way. Even if you feel like you're in pain, it is letting you know that something is energetically off. Even if you feel like you don't look the way that you wish that you looked, your body is letting you know that something about how you believe about yourself is off. Even when we feel like the body isn't serving us, it really, really is. It translates all the vibrations out there in the world for you to be able to interact with tangibly, and it gives you so much feedback about your own thought processes, your own energy, and your own beliefs. Loving your body and believing that your body wants you to be healthy and vital and operating in every way that you want to for your physical experience makes a huge difference. Your body really does love you. And so, returning that love, returning that appreciation, and understanding just how much your body really does for you in this physical experience can transform how you feel about the interaction between your consciousness and the physical expression of that consciousness. So, those are my top 4 tips for how to work with your vibration and support your body on an energetic level for everything that you're hoping to achieve with it in this physical reality. I hope that it was at least thought provoking for you and that you were able to kind of do your own personal vibe check on your own beliefs and interactions with your body. If you have things that you do that you feel like really help you energetically with your health and well-being goals, please feel free to let me know. I'd love to hear comments and suggestions. And check back with us, because we'll be going over more kinds of spiritual concepts and energy work on a vibrational level. Thanks.